Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Chris, he leads the way with the best bat. Batting average on the team. First pitch misses. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away. So up next, Jordan Lawlar. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Burns, 22 years old, and he was born in Italy. Next pitch off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Stays alive. One out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And a curve is down and in. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still.
And that's a base hit. Lawlar around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Runner on at first with one gone. And now David Ortiz. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Bazzana, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. The 1-0. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. 2 outs. Base is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field. And now, Elly De La Cruz. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. over to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him swinging. New inning getting started. Here's Elly De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. And downstairs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. This is Corbin Carroll. And that's outside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's low.
Out to center. Mantle has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Barry Larkin digs in now. And that's outside. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good time.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. Relay to third.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps.
They limit the damage here. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Francisco Lindor. Ohtani back to work. And there's a foul ball. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Lawler whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Zach Geloff now at the plate. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. And that skips in the dirt. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mantle makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler, doubled in his first AB. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Lawler coming home. He'll score. So 1 out, nobody on. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. High fly ball out into left center field. Mantle hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Salas. Steps on first for the out. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Just missed.
That's inside.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Ball one there. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's down and in.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Hey! That's in there. Counts full, 3-2.
Counts full.
Ellie falls victim to the K. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A massive home run. It's 4-0. Barry Larkin getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Randy Johnson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Evan Carter. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bunting for a hit. To first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Check swing, called strike. The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Carroll hustling after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So, runner at second, 2 down. Lindor digs in now. Foul ball there. That one pushed to the left and foul. Lindor checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Clark right there to make the grab. And that is that. Back here in Denver, And now here is Yainer Diaz. Johnson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Santander pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Max Clark. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next pitch way upstairs. And he'll step off and take the signs again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses. 3-1 now. Kurtz. And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, Travis Bazzana. Runner takes off.
High leg kick.
No throw, safe at second. Lawler on at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Acuna on the run. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. That one fouled off.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Foul ball.
The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Geloff now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Goes down looking. And now Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Looked like it was a little bit up.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the top 6. Now David Ortiz. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Bazana. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. And that skips in the dirt. Fly ball down the line. This This has got a chance, and it is foul. Here's the 2-2. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Barry Larkin. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball one. On the ground. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And ball one. Next one misses, and the count now 2-0. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt, now 2-0. And it's fouled away. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Johnson squeezes it, and that is back here at Coors Field. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Off the mark there. Ball one. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Now a relay to third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Well done, drives in the run. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 strikes to count.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That was pretty nasty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to keep.
Bazana to Elliott, second for 1, and that's 2. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Max Clark. Johnson back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the go. Ball misses.
2 strikes.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, now here is Zach Gelof. And that's in the dirt.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Kurtz stands at first with 1 out. And here is Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
In the dirt. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Elly De La Cruz. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-0. And that one upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No outs. Runner on second. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Next offering misses, and the count now even up.
The count's full.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And next is the designated hitter. Double steal. Strike in there.
0-1.
Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Evan Carter will hit next. And that misses. And that's ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared.
And that is out of play. Inside, and it hit him.
Take your base.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Jordan Lawler digs in now. That misses. And that is ball 1. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Larkin at third. Diaz at second. Clark at first. 1 gone.
Infield fly rule. Batters out.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground to the left, and that one handled. The throw to first, and Acuna retired. So it's their last chance in this one. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Carroll hustling after it. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed.
Listen, I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So, this mama too, this dedication. Boy, I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight an old charge.